Welcome to Informational Commands. After watching this video, you'll be able to find user and operating system information, view system disk usage, monitor running processes and their resource usage, print strings, variables, and dates, display manuals for commands. You can use informational commands in your terminal to display user information about your system. User info commands are useful when you need to verify the identity of the current user or determine which user account is running a particular command or process. For example, the command whoami displays the current user's username. The whoami command takes no arguments and has no options. Here you see a usage example for someone logged in as user John Doe. Similarly, the ID command returns the user or group ID, which is a number assigned to each user or group in the Linux system. In this example, using ID with the -u option returns the numerical ID of the user. If you would like the name corresponding to the numerical user ID, add the -n option. The uname command, which stands for Unix name, returns OS information such as the kernel name and version number. This can be used to identify the type of system you're working on or diagnose system-related issues. Entering the uname command returns the name of the operating system, which in this case is Darwin. Including the -s and -r options returns both the OS name and its version. You can also view more detailed version information using the -v option. You can use the df or disk-free command to display your system's disk usage. It can be useful in situations where you need to monitor disk usage or check the available space on a particular file system. For example, entering df-h tilde displays the following table, which is specific to your home directory, represented by the tilde symbol. In this table, you can see all the disks mounted on your home directory. In Linux, you can mount a disk onto a directory, which means that the file system of that disk becomes accessible through that directory. The table also displays the percentage of storage used on each disk. The -h option makes the output human-readable, expressing disk space in units like gigabytes and terabytes instead of bytes. To view disk usage on all file systems, you can simply type df-h without specifying a directory. The output includes the size, capacity used, and available space for each file system. To see the currently running processes on your system, you can use the ps or process status command. This is helpful when you need to monitor or manage processes. Using ps with the -e option will list all processes running on the system, regardless of which user started them. The ps command displays information such as the name of each running process, the process ID, and the time in minutes and seconds that each process has been running. The top or table of processes command acts as a task manager and will show a table running processes and their resource usage. This command comes in handy when you need to monitor system performance or identify resource-heavy processes. Here we show a usage example with the -n option and the number 3 to display the top 3 running tasks: Chrome, Top, and Spotify. By default, tasks are sorted by CPU usage. This is a simplified output of the top command for this video, but top provides many other details such as memory usage and the executable file location. Although simple, the echo command in Linux is a powerful tool to display text or variables on the terminal or in a shell script. Entering just echo is similar to telling the terminal to print nothing, and it will return a new line. If you would like to echo a single word, such as hello, you can simply type echo hello, and the terminal will return the word. Strictly speaking, you don't need to add quotes around a string with spaces for echo to work as expected, but it's considered best practice to include quotes. Using echo with a quoted string returns the quoted contents, quote, "Learning Linux is fun!" exclamation point, end quote. Additionally, you can view the value of a variable, such as our system's path variable, by typing a $sign followed by the variable name. This can be helpful when troubleshooting or scripting. Here you can see each path of your system's path variable delimited by colons. Another helpful command is date, which displays the current system date and time. Entering date returns the default date format, the day of the week, the day, month, year, time, and the time zone. You can also extract certain parts of the date to print, like in this example. To format the output, encapsulate within quotes a combination of text and control characters preceded by a plus sign. Format controls are indicated with the % symbol. In this case, %J and %Y output the numerical day of the year and the year itself, respectively. This command prints quote 97 end quote for the 97th day of the year, the words day of, and the year 2023. Notice how %Y is replaced by the year 2023. Finally, here is another example to show how you can further combine format controls with text to print unique strings. By bringing together controls like %A, %J, and %Y with text, you can print a line that tells you the day of the week, the day, and the year. This video has only covered the basics of these commands. If you want to learn more about how to use a command, you can use the man or manual command. All default Linux commands come with a manual that you can display using man. For example, entering man ID will display the manual for the ID command. The manual will provide a basic summary of what the command does, such as return user identity. Also listed are the options for the ID command, such as -A. Square brackets indicate optional parameters, such as user, which allows you to specify a username. The man command also provides a more detailed description of the command, which explains it in greater detail. The man command even has its own man page. You can use it to learn more about the manual command and its uses. In this video, you learned how to get user information with the whoami and ID commands, get operating system information using the uname command, check system disk usage using the df command, monitor processes and resource usage with ps and top, print string or variable value using echo, print and extract information about the date with the date command, and read the manual for any command using man.